As long as video games have existed, we've had giant muscular men running around with swords the size of a small car, beating the hell out of each other like that's completely normal. I mean, just look at Kratos, the guy has better physique than most bodybuilders, a voice that sounds like he eats fucking gravel for breakfast, and somehow nobody's writing think pieces about how unrealistic his body type is. But the second a female character looks attractive, suddenly everybody on Twitter becomes a biology professor. No real woman looks like that. Yeah, no real man looks like Kratos either. That's kind of the point. They're video game characters. This is where the whole conversation starts to fall apart for me, because if male character is built like a Greek statue that got sponsored by protein powder, that's just cool character design. Nobody cares. Nobody's making a 40-minute video essay about how Barret from Final Fantasy has arms bigger than most people's torsos, or how Seth from League of Legends looked like he was genetically engineered in a gym locker room. But when a female character is beautiful or has a body type that is clearly exaggerated in exact same fantasy way, suddenly it becomes a problem. Now it's unrealistic, harmful, and the male gaze. And I'm just sitting here like, have we all forgotten what medium we are talking about? These are video games. The same medium where one guy can kill 700 people before lunch, carry 12 weapons in his pocket, survive explosions to the face, heal bullet wounds by hiding behind a wall for 6 seconds, but apparently a cleavage is where realism becomes important. We have seen this with characters like 2B from Nier Automata, Quiet from Metal Gear Solid, and Eve from Stellar Blade. Basically, anytime a female character is attractive enough to make internet remember the face unrealistic body standards. And look, I'm not saying that every female character needs to be designed like that. That would be boring. Not every game needs fan service, and not every character needs to be sexy. And sometimes fan service can absolutely be shoved into a game in a way that feels like the director had one hand on the keyboard and the other one, somewhere else. But that's not the same thing as saying fan service is harmful, because games have always been exaggerated fantasy. Big shocker, I don't look like Jax from Mortal Kombat, and somehow I survived. I have never looked at a character built like a walking steroid commercial and thought, well, this is dangerous, we must be protected from this man, because that would be insane. So why does the conversation suddenly change when the exaggerated fantasy is beautiful women? Why is it harmless power fantasy when a male character looks impossible, but dangerous objectification when female character looks impossible? That's the part I don't get. Eve being attractive doesn't hurt anyone. 2B wearing what the hell is that outfit even, I don't even know. But that doesn't hurt anyone. Bayonetta being Bayonetta doesn't hurt anyone. You can dislike those designs, that's fine, but acting like there's a massive moral problem in a medium where murder gives you XP is just retarded. I mean, if you see a character like Quiet from Metal Gear Solid and think, yeah, this is a bit much, I get it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that every fanservice design is some deep artistic masterpiece carefully crafted by 3 wizards in a candlelit room. Sometimes it's just horny, and honestly, that's okay. Sometimes a character is hot because the developers wanted the character to be hot. Sometimes a game has a cool guy with abs. Sometimes a woman with curves and a sword bigger than a national debt. That's called fantasy. And I think that's what annoys me about this whole topic. People act like fanservice is this evil thing that ruined gaming, when in reality, gaming has always been full of things designed to be appealing. Cool armor, badass weapons, powerful attacks, slow motion finishers, impossible bodies, perfect hair, characters walking away from explosions without looking back. All of that is appealing. It's only called a problem when the appealing thing is women. And that's where the double standards become obvious, because when male characters are exaggerated, people understand the fantasy immediately. A guy can be 6'7", built like a fridge with anger issues, covered in scars, carrying weapons no human spine could actually survive, and everybody just goes, hell yeah, that guy looks awesome. But when a female character is designed to be attractive, suddenly the entire internet puts on a lab coat. Is this realistic? No, of course it isn't. Neither is the guy punching a dragon in the fucking throat. That's why we play these games. We don't play games because we want every character to look like somebody just got back from buying oat milk at the supermarket. We play them because they're larger than life, they're exaggerated, they're stylish, they're stupid in the best possible way. And to me, removing that because some people online get uncomfortable every time a female character is attractive just sounds miserable. I don't know, maybe I just don't get it. Tell me in the comments what do you think. Subscribe and I love you. Bye.